Louisiana beer review. Sly Fox Brewing Company's Black Lager. This company was founded in 1995, year before I started drinking beer, starting this beer drinking project, beer tasting project, really. Brewed and canned by Sly Fox Brewing Company, Pottstown, Pennsylvania. This is 30 IBUs. It was sent to me by Wayne. Thank you, Wayne. Now there was indication that this was a collaboration with Stouts Brewing, but they're not showing that on this can, so that collaboration must have ended. Okay, Best by June 10th, 2022. Great. Now I've had some other beers from Sly Fox that Wayne sent, so I really do appreciate it. We don't get them down here. Black lager, you don't see those too much anymore. I mean, if I go to Oktoberfest or Volksfest at Deutsches Haus, Volksfest in the spring, Oktoberfest in the fall, they'll have Kostritze oftentimes on draft. It's very good on draft and in bottles and cans. Kostritze from Germany itself. Okay, so black lagers are style from Germany. There's the there's the Schwarz beer from Austria, the Santa Claus, the black one, 14%. That's a very strong malt liquor. This is mild at 5.5. Okay, it is black. Now with the sun shining right at, we have almost completely blue skies this morning, and it's dry. One of those 45 days a year where it's cool and dry in Louisiana. But with the sun shining through, you can pick up a little ruby on the edges. So let's go with the aroma. Okay, yeah, I hope it doesn't get cloudy too much. Dark roasted malts, Sweet brown bread crust. Taste, cheers. The taste is a lot drier than sweet. Kind of reminds me of the old Samuel Adams Black Lager. That one, my complaint was that it tasted like the barley was a little bit burnt, the roasted barley. This one has that flavor too, like it's a little burnt. Like they pushed it a little too far. There's like some dark blackstrap molasses flavor. It's a thin body, so a light body. A normal mouthfeel, really. Yeah, dark bread crust, dry finish, sweetness scale, 1.5 sugar cubes. Now it's 30 IBUs, but it's not coming across too bitter. Maybe from the char, I would say at the most two out of 5 hop cones, maybe 1.5 out of 5 hop cones. So it's not very sweet at all. It's not really that bitter. There's a little burnt to it. I know they came back with the Ruination Black India, so-called pale ale. I didn't get it this time. I never was totally thrilled with those black so-called IPAs. They were okay. Weren't that different from black lagers, except they were ales. Guinness put out a Guinness. You might remember Guinness Black Lager years ago. It was like 4.7. That was better. But that company, they know how to bring it right to the burnt point, and then they stop with their barley malt, and that was really nice. It had a kind of thin body too, though. This is similar to that in the Samuel Adams Black Lager. Is it a good beer? It is a good beer. Untapped's got it scored at 75 out of 100, which is good, very strong for them. Rate beer has it at very good, 87. That would just be good for me, but 87. Untapped, I'm sorry, Beer Advocate has it at 87. So 75 on Untapped, 87 Beer Advocate, and there's not enough scores on Rate Beer to give it a average. It only has 3 check-ins, so can't be a score. They have to go at least 10. 10. All right. So how would I score it? I don't know what it costs. These things tend to be expensive, as we all know. The head is beige. I'll go along with Beer Advocate, but my 87 just means good, not very good. So it's a good beer. I wouldn't say very good, but it's a good beer. There's a lot of good beers on the market. Many of them are quite inexpensive, so it's all about what you want to pay and what you want to buy and what you want to look at. But thank you, Wayne. I really appreciate getting to try this. And so, Les Bon Ton Relais, a good beer from Pennsylvania, which is a state I've been to many times, as recently as last July. And I'm going to end this review by saying y'all go to Pennsylvania and tour the Sly Fox Brewery.